Finding Joy, hosted by Capital One. I'm Lula Dualeh, Director of Audience Development for Black Enterprise. Finding Joy is our joint video series. Finding Joy, hosted by Capital One, focuses on finding joy in our workplace. Episodes feature Capital One associates who will highlight their personal and professional experiences, stories of finding joy in communities, mentorship, culture, and their identities in the workplace. Today's episode is all about finding joy in our work. Today, we're joined by Aekins, Senior Director of Workplace Solutions for Capital One. He'll discuss how he finds joy in his life, both personally and professionally. In addition to that, he will give you, our viewers, advice on how to promote joy within your roles and finding joy in your career. Andre, thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited about this conversation.
Lula, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's just start with you telling us a little bit about yourself and what is your role at Capital One?
Sure. So I'll just start personally. I was born and raised in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm the youngest of 7 children and received my MBA from the University of Connecticut. Professionally, I have been with Capital One for a little over 8 years, and I lead our people and enablement organization within the Workplace Solutions Department, which is also known as corporate real estate.
So, this episode is all about, finding joy in our work. What does joy mean to you personally?
That's a great question, Lula. Joy to me, it's really an inner feeling. It's just joy is in your soul, and it's really that the term of like joy just being a state of being. And when you have joy and you're having a joyous moment, it's very hard for outside factors to come in and destroy that joy. So joy is really something that's just part of our inner being to me.
Yeah, no, I love that response. I know a lot of viewers who are watching right now are going to take a lot from that conversation and that response. We're interested in what personally and professionally brings you joy, and what part of your role brings you the most joy.
I will start personally. I will say diversity brings me tons of joy, and that the diversity that brings me joy, an example of that is I really love traveling outside of the United States and having new experiences and learning about different cultures. Professionally, I love mentoring people, all people, but especially people of color, and really helping them navigate their careers. I can say during my career, unfortunately, I didn't have many role models that look like me. Someone that I can aspire to in the professional world over the last 25 or so years. So I really feel it's important for me to give back and ensure that other people of color have someone that they can talk to and looks like them, that they see.
Absolutely. I know that mentorship is such a critical part in our success in our workplaces. As a leader in workplace solutions, how does Capital One's campuses and buildings provide joy to associates?
That's a great question. Another great question. So Capital One locations, they are designed with the associate in mind. I mean, our sites just have a really nice mix of options for associates to choose how they want to work, both individually or as a team. I will say too, our campuses are just phenomenal, and they offer some amazing amenities for our associates, from fitness centers to amazing food and beverage options at our campuses, to an amazing art program for our associates to see throughout our campuses. There's just a plethora of just amazing options for our associates when they enter a Capital One site.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about you as an individual finding joy, but as a leader, how do you help your team find joy in their roles?
I will say for that, I try to keep my team focused on the why and the end results of their deliverables and the impact they will have on our ability to reach our business imperatives as an organization. It's also important for my team to know that I really enjoy working with them and learning from them. I think too often in the from a leader perspective that folks think that they're just going to learn from the leader. I learn from my team members and they learn from me. It's a two-way street. I think that creates a more joyful work experience.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I love the fact that you said, finding your why and holding on to it. I know that sustains me on difficult days. What is your perspective on finding joy in your job? And do you think it's an essential component of coming to work?
I really do. You know, if you don't really enjoy or find joy in the type of work you do or the folks you work with,
Yeah.
uh, I think it's pretty hard to give 100% of yourself on a regular basis. When you really enjoy your job, I also believe your body and your brain are able to better unlock the opportunities both today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm interested in talking a little bit about culture, right? What about Capital One's culture and benefits provide joy to you?
Ah, I love that Capital One's culture is built on a foundation of respect and compassion. Uh, and in terms of, the benefits that Capital One offers, I mean, they are just, there are so many wonderful benefits that Capital One offers, from just a generous 401k match, great medical, employee assistance programs, all types of employee assistance programs, and ample vacation. We work hard, but Capital One, takes that into account with a very generous vacation package, and just lots of services that focus on associate well-being. Capital One really, really takes that to heart when it comes to its overall benefits package.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think those benefits that you just described help add to joy, right? Especially in the workplace. This has been a really amazing conversation. I'm curious, is there anything we did not talk about? And would you want to share anything that our listeners would want to hear about finding joy in work?
Yeah, I'll just leave you with, I really do believe that we all owe it to ourselves to find joy in what we do, whether it's at work or personally, um, and own your joy by identifying those things that bring you joy and identifying the things that do not, because we all deserve to live a joyous life.
Absolutely. We all deserve to live a joyous life. I'm definitely going to make a mental note of that. Andre, thank you so much for an incredible conversation on finding joy in our work, and to Capital One for bringing us this important discussion. And thank you for watching.